Hey guys, so today I actually teamed up with Head & Shoulders to bring you a tutorial on this gorgeous hair. I've been using Head & Shoulders for about 5 years now, so this collab is super exciting. Okay, enough babbling, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Head & Shoulders Instant Relief Shampoo because let me tell you, any hairstyle is 10 times better with no flakes in it. I'm going to go ahead and get started with some warm water and really kind of saturate my hair, then grab the Head & Shoulders Instant Relief Shampoo, and I'm going to start focusing this on my scalp because it does give you a really nice, soothing, cooling sensation. So I really want to focus that where I do feel like I have the flakes and the dryness, which is on my scalp, and then thoroughly massage that in and use the lather to kind of bring that down to the ends of my hair. But I really like to focus on my scalp and then completely wash it off. Now, I see results after the first wash and it leaves my hair super shiny and hydrated. And let me tell you, it smells like peppermint and tea tree, and my cat fell in love with it. She wouldn't leave the bathroom. I was like, bro, come on. If you're interested in getting Head & Shoulders, I'll make sure to leave an Amazon link so you can find it easily. Now, after letting my hair kind of towel dry and air dry just a little bit, I like to go in with a blow dryer just to make sure that I don't have as much frizz. And I like to section my hair and use a ceramic round brush, which makes it a lot easier, and kind of twirl my hair away from my face. This really helps with the frizz. I honestly have such frizzy hair, so for me, this is a lifesaver. And then once I've done that, I kind of, it doesn't have to be completely dry. It can be a little bit damp because we're still going to be using hot tools on it, but I get to move on to kind of curling my hair. The quick technique basically is I like to lay my hair flat onto my curling wand and curl away from the face in areas that are closest to the rim of my face. Just this way it'll kind of look more voluminous and also frame my face nicely. But I also wanted to let you guys know, if you have issues with your hair staying curled for long periods of time, it kind of falls out, really just go in and make sure that you clip your hair before it cools. Like, clip it up into like a little roller ball. You can even use like big rollers if you feel necessary, but the whole idea is to make sure that once you apply the heat to the curl, it cools down in that position. So I like to kind of bring it up, pin it, and that way it'll cool. Now, I don't have that issue, thankfully, so I don't need to do that, but I wanted to make sure I clarified that because I know some of you guys struggle with it, and it's really disappointing when you curl your entire head of hair and then it just kind of falls out. It also depends on the curling wand you're using, so really just take a look into that. Now, I'm gonna just speed this up because I kind of feel like it's self-explanatory, but I like to use a wand as opposed to a clamp, but it's totally up to you guys. Some people prefer a clamp. It's just whatever you're used to, but I like to hold it for a couple of seconds after I go ahead and kind of curl it just to hold the curl in. I'm not sure if it actually does anything, but for me, it makes me feel better. I also recommend sectioning the hair into smaller sections. The smaller the section, the better the curl, basically. I know that when I was younger, I used to make that mistake and I used to take really big sections just because I wanted to finish a lot quicker, but there is no easy route to solving anything. So you have to make sure that you really go in there and like just take the little sections, because in the end, it'll last you a lot longer and it'll look a lot better. And I did burn myself on my neck and on my finger. It was just a disaster. I'm no professional, I promise you guys. So I go ahead and I, again, curl away from my face or curl towards my face. I like to alternate when it's kind of in the back of my head, when it's in the frame of the face, like so around my ears or like the front where my bangs are. That is where I want to make sure it's curled away from my face. Now, do your best to make sure that you do all of your hair kind of the same section. If you feel like you want to have bigger curls, use smaller sections. If you want it more of like a wave, use bigger sections because it won't curl as much. But it's self-explanatory. It's up to you guys exactly how you want your hair to look, but I do feel kind of like it looks like George Washington curls, personally. Does it not? Does nobody else feel that way? So I like to, in the end, make sure that I kind of tussle and play around with the hair because I don't want it to look like that. I don't want spiral curls. So I'm going to just brush my hair with my fingers, and then sometimes I go upside down and shake my hair up and down, and that really does help, actually, funny enough. Then I like to part my hair, and you guys see, like, I have really dark hair. You would see flakes. No flakes, and I do normally have flakes, you guys. So then I go in and fix any sections that I feel need a little bit more oomph, which are usually areas that I curled initially or kind of forgot about. I was always super insecure about my dry scalp, no matter what hairstyle I did. Seeing a flake would just be so upsetting, and I'd want to cover it up with a hat. That's why I started using Head & Shoulders back in high school, because it helped me gain my confidence and there's no shame. So many people struggle with a dry scalp, and I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Plus, there's a solution that I've been using for years, and I hope you give it a try. I'll make sure to leave a link to Amazon in the description where you can get Head & Shoulders. And don't forget to give this video a giant like if you enjoyed it. Remember, I love you, and oh, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and turn on the little notification thing, because everyone knows YouTube's been acting a little funky lately, so make sure you click that so that you get notified for my videos and YouTube can stop showing me disrespect. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you there. Bye!